Hello, welcome to the Department of Developmental Services training video for the e-billing self-determination program application. In this video, I will cover how to update an existing consumer budget. The Regional Center Administrator and Regional Center Analyst users are able to update a consumer budget. I am currently logged in as a Regional Center Analyst user role. To access the consumer budget, the user role must have the FMS vendor number assigned to their user profile. The first step in modifying an existing budget is selecting the appropriate FMS number. Once the FMS number has been selected, you must navigate to the Budget tab in the Budget area of the e-billing application. You will default to the Budget Search subtab, and that is appropriate for this function. The next step is locating the budget you would like to modify. You can either search for specific criteria such as the UCI number, the budget status, the consumer first name, the consumer last name, the budget begin date, or the budget end date. You can also just select the search button and all available budgets will display on screen. I am going to modify the second budget on screen. To do so, I select the Edit button that is located on the right-hand side of the screen. The budget details will display on screen in an update mode. You'll notice at the top of the screen is listed as Budget Detail Update. At the top we have the UCI number and the consumer name. It also has the budget begin service date. The begin service date is entered in the case management system and cannot be modified in e-billing. If this budget had been rejected, there would also be a rejection reason. You can click the Budget History button and a history of the budget statuses will appear on screen. The FMS number is listed next along with the FMS vendor name. Below that you have the budget begin date and the budget end date and the current status of the budget. This was an existing budget that was approved, so it shows an approved status. If for some reason you needed to end date the budget or the budget had been previously end dated, you would see the end date here, an end dated reason, and if you needed to end date, you could select the end date reason from this drop down menu. If you scroll down a little further, you will see the budget amounts that are available, what's been used, and what's allocated. I'm going to modify one of these amounts. There's also a comment field where you can enter a comment. This is not required, but I'm going to enter a comment. Next, I can choose to either discard my changes by selecting the close button. That will take me back to the budget search screen and none of my changes will be saved. I can also choose to save my changes by clicking the save button. That will put the budget into an unsubmitted edit status and it will not be available to the FMS vendor for invoicing, but the changes you made on screen will be saved. I can also choose to select Submit for Approval. The changes I made on screen will be saved and the budget will be resubmitted for approval by the RC approval. I'm going to select Submit for Approval. That is how you modify an existing consumer budget. We hope you found this training video helpful. Thank you.